And we know we are expecting some pretty consistent great weather very, very soon. Today, possibly being one of them. And with that being said, a lot more people are going to be outside along with their pets, their dogs, domestic animals. And there are some guidelines, some rules we want to keep in mind in the community when it comes to our friendly family members, I should say. And join us to talk more about that, Executive Director for West Bloomfield Parks, we have Kelly Hyer joining us to talk about that. Thank you for joining us, Kelly.
Good morning, Kevin.
Yes, so we are here talking about a situation that may be highlighted a little bit more as the weather is getting over. And this is in regards to keeping your dogs on a leash, especially within certain areas or when you should not keep your dog on a leash. Can we just talk about this a little bit more in regards to a violation? If you are found with your dog not being on a leash, what are the possible outcomes for that?
Sure. Well, first and foremost, we love when people visit our parks with their four-legged friends. But we do ask with respect to our state law that owners do keep their dogs on a leash. So we do require dogs on a leash here in our parks. It is not only state law, but it's park ordinance and it's a park rule. But there's a reason behind it. And so that's why we wanted to come on today and share a little bit more information to dog owners. So not only is it because it is a rule, a law, an ordinance, but it's respect to the people using the park, not just the dog
Hmm.
walker themselves. So
Correct.
what we've been hearing from our residents is that with the beautiful weather, just as you teed this up, more and more people are out in the parks walking or bringing their kids to play frisbee. And what's happening is, unfortunately, some people are thinking, oh, just a little bit, I'll let the dog off and they need to run their legs too. But they're scaring the other park patrons
Yes.
as well as the wildlife. And as we all know, canines is you want to predict and you want to say, oh, I trust my dog and I can anticipate things or he's under voice control. It's just you can never 100% with certainty know what your dog's next move is.
Hmm.
And even though you're a dog person and we love to think everyone's a dog person, it's just not so. And we've had so many residents call us that they're actually really, really scared themselves as well as their dogs that are on a leash. And so a couple of residents have shared with me that they don't want to come back to our parks because they've been scared by other dogs off leash.
And that's very, very unfortunate. And I hate to hear that. And me, I love friendly dogs, but I get a little bit startled when I see a dog off the leash. Also, as much as we want to say our dog doesn't bite, they're friendly. They don't have the cognitive abilities we do as a human. Yeah, they might respond when you say sit, but overall they respond off instinct and sensory perception. So it's completely different. So once again, can you just highlight, the possible violation, um, uh, consequences for it, and just give out any additional information, the phone number, just in case someone wants to report this also.
Sure. So, okay, that is a great question. So, what happens? So, if we do see a dog off leash and we're staff, we probably will approach you, depending on what we're doing. We'll approach the dog owner, let them know about the rule, the ordinance, the leash laws, and educate them because some people just innocently enough might not know. Otherwise, if you're a resident in the park and you see this, we do highly encourage you to call West Bloomfield non-emergency. And you'll go through the prompts and you will want to press the button that says, send an officer to my location. And that again, that way, so the residents don't have to approach the dog owner themselves, let the officers handle it, and they will approach the patron and most likely, again, start with the education piece. But they do document who they talk to. And so they're able to tell if they've already had that conversation once, twice. And then it's up to the officer to do what they're going to do.
Mhm.
However, they can write a ticket for that. They can write a
Right.
citation. So
Yes. And we don't want it to get to that, which is why we are having this conversation
that's
and
right.
putting it out to the community. So please
That's right.
keep your dog on a leash about
That's right.
6 feet. And if you want to keep them off, go to a designated dog park also. Thank
Ooh,
you
this is
again
a
for
great
joining us.
segue.
I
So
know,
can I
right?
just highlight that we do have a dog park here in West Bloomfield?
Yes, please, please.
And you do have to register for that. So there's a few things that we do require. We do require you to have your Oakland County dog license, which in order to receive that, you have to have an updated rabies. And then we do require the Bordetella shot vaccine, and that you can get at your local vet. And then once you have all that, you can apply to be a dog park member. If you live in West Bloomfield Township, it is $60 for the entire year. So it is a
Okay.
calendar year, and that is open 7 days a week. On Wednesday mornings, we do a little bit of park maintenance, so it's closed in the mornings on Wednesdays. But if you are a non-resident, you're listening to the show right now, we have a
Mhm.
few non-resident spots left, and that cost is 140 for the year. So it is as at the non-resident rate. And I think and when I looked this morning, we have just under 15 spots left. So if you're listening, come on in. Our office hours are 8 to 5 or 8 to 4:30, excuse me, Monday through Friday.
Absolutely. For more information, go to wbparks.org. Executive Director of West Bloomfield Parks, Kelly Hyer, join us again. Thank you for your time.
Thanks, Kevin.